Good afternoon, ma'am. Welcome to Curious Times. We are very delighted to invite you to the Ed Leaders meeting, and our interview now will be published in Ed Leaders as an article. We would take you through a few questions, understand your journey and how you have planned your career, or how your career has panned out over the years. And we would like to inspire your career journey. It would inspire a lot of other teachers in the space. So welcome to Curious Times.
Thank you so much.
Ma'am, tell us a little bit about yourself and help us understand, like, what were your early years like, and what made you decide that you want to go for in the education space?
Yeah. So, being born in land which has given the first female teacher, Srimati Savitribai Phule, to be an educator was always my passion. And I'm the luckiest one who could pursue the passion into the profession. So it is almost now more than 32 years journey in this field of education. So I believe that educators are lifelong learners, and they have to keep on learning. So love for learning and love for learners made me to step into this field of education. And teachers, I know that they sow the seeds of knowledge in the young minds of the children, and nourish them with lots of values to make them a good human beings. So I really feel myself proud and privileged to be in the community of education. That is what I want to say on this.
So to become a teacher, was it like your first interest, or were you inspired by somebody in the family, or just
like I just mentioned that definitely it was a passion, and I think every child has wish to enact as a teacher.
Yeah, that's true. That is
It
true.
is always like that. So this was a passion. Definitely, I feel very comfortable with young children, and I feel myself, young when you are with the young kids.
Yeah.
So it is everlasting process to be with the children, and with you have your own emotions with them. So you remember your childhood days, and this is how it goes on.
Yeah.
And they are very innocent and very lovable. That is how I'm there in this profession till now.
Right, right. And tell us more about your early years, like, what were they like from teaching, starting your career as a teacher to now? What are the challenges that you have faced?
I think challenges are part and parcel of our life. There are many challenges on every step when you have, because you have to produce the best, and that is the biggest challenge I feel. And technology, use of technology, because we are, of that era that technology was not so much used. So that is one of the challenge I have faced. Then you have to balance between the diverse learning needs of the children, because you have variety of children in your class, and you have to really maintain that balance. That is another challenge. Then when you are in this profession, you always feel that I should give my best. So having that, creating that interest in your lesson, designing the innovative pedagogies is also another challenge. And being a lady wife, you have to look after the home affair and social responsibilities. All these challenges are always there for all of us, bringing up your own children. So these challenges are there, but I always feel that like rough sea makes skilled sailors. So these challenges have made me more competent. I have learned to update myself to face the challenge so that I continue the smooth journey in the field of education, And my inner strength, my passion, my patience. I am very patient. So these are the strengths of my strengths, which converted these challenges into the pillars of success. So that's
Right. And ma'am, share some of one or two of memorable events of your teaching career, like something really memorable with the audience.
Yeah, what I feel, children do remember you all the time. Now it is almost more than 30 years, and I get a call one odd day saying the Alap is a student, He called me and he said, "Do you remember me?" I said, "I very much remember you." So he said, I was struggling in the school and you were there to support me. Now I'm finally into the merchant navy and I'm sailing now, and I'm doing very well. And I do remember you, So there are many moments I can share with you. One of the child when I was principal of the school, so mobile was a craze for the children, and she had got the mobile in the classroom, which we had taken it away. So she was very upset about this. So everyone said you should suspend her and you should do that. And so I am very cool person that way, and I understand the feelings of the children. So I just called her parents and I spoke to her and I said that we are not supposed to do that. And I gave her another chance. So that day onwards, she used to come to my office, touch my feet, and she said that you have changed my life. So these are the memorable moments. So there are plenty, I can make a book out of it.
Must.
So that's it.
You must make a book out of it. It'll be wonderful. Now that you are associated with Curious Times, you can, talk about one such moment, like, maybe every week. It'll be extremely sort of, good.
Yeah, definitely. In fact, what I feel, you have to be connected with the students. That is what is required. You can't be, away from the students, because unless you know the student well, I think our job is not done. So they should be free to talk to you. That is what was my policy, and still it is same, So my nursery kid also talks to me, and my bigger kid also wants to share with me.
Yeah,
That is the beauty of it.
Yeah. So, ma'am, with you've got 32 years of experience, what will be your sort of, recommendations and suggestions to the young teachers or the budding, leaders? Like, what should be,
Yeah.
what are your suggestions to them? How do they get things now?
Yeah. I always feel that everyone should feel proud to be in this profession, firstly, because it is profession for passion. It's not profession to earn money, because it has to be a passion. Then only we can, deliver the best. And teachers are always, backbone of the organization. And I want to tell them that they can make the difference when they have this emotional quotient along with their intellectual quotient to be, because emotional quotient is very, very important in the students level when you talk about the school students. Then definitely they may be very qualified, but they have to reach to that level of the student. So it is always said that if the child doesn't learn the way we teach the way the child learns, And they are not only the teaching, they are inspiring tomorrow's India, which is very, very important. So it's very responsible profession, and it requires a lot of patience and passion along with your intellectual knowledge,
Right. And ma'am, so last 1 or 2 years have seen like a big role technology is going to be playing
Correct.
in the teachers' lives, right? Now,
Mhm.
there is technology which could be taking some load off the teachers, and then there is something more that comes to their bucket because technology is doing some job, right? Now, what's your recommendation over there, that what should be left to the technology and what is now a teacher's role, right? How can now
Mhm.
they sort of on the back of what they have as resources grow, or what should they be doing in a classroom with so much of information?
Yeah, but let me tell you, the any advanced technology would not replace the teacher. That is my first point. I must tell you, because technology maybe we are using it because of the situation, and there was not awareness before, but now even students are well versed with the technology nowadays, and they are using different application and all. But that earlier, what I said, the connect, the physical touch, which is very, very important, and teachers can do the wonders when they get connected with the students. So I'm not against the technology, definitely not, but you have to grow with the pace and you have to grow with the needs, that's absolutely fine. But that personal touch, which is required, that can be given by the teachers only, and even in virtual learning framework, I have seen the children wish to talk to the teacher. That is very important. And teachers are whatever teacher says is the final words for them, So they trust and believe in teachers so much. So it becomes a lot of responsibility on teachers' shoulder to fulfill what they trust in you, So
Yeah.
that is what I feel. But no replacement of teachers by any technology. That
Right,
is
right,
true.
right, right. And ma'am, last thing, we come to the last part of this. It's Teachers' Day, but with your kind of experience, you seem like 32 years, 2 years of this pandemic, and prior to that. Uh, with all that, what's your message to the children? These 21st century children are different, their challenges are different, their pressures are different.
Mhm.
There's lots of population, there's lots of competition, but each individual is different. What's your sort of recommendation to children? What do they do with all the
Yeah, I always believe that student itself has a lot of meaning. S is for sincerity. They have to do anything, whatever given to them with lot of sincerity. T is tolerance. We are a diverse country, so to maintain the unity in diversity, I think tolerance is the must. Then U is unique. They should believe in themselves because they are unique. Student, D is for determination. Whatever task given to them, they should fulfill it or complete it with lot of determination. Then they have to have enthusiasm when they do something, student N now, right? STUDEN. N is novel. They should be curious. I got this word from Curious Times only, and they should, invent something new and innovate something. And they should work tirelessly to reach the success ladder. That is what I feel. They should be fearless, courageous, confident, and I want all students to be successful learners, confident individuals, responsible citizens, and effective contributors, because they have to contribute to the society also.
right,
It's their job to contribute to the society also. That
right,
is what I wish to tell them on the occasion of Teachers' Day. And I want a brighter future, Atmanirbhar Bharat, which is which we have to inculcate right in the student age.
Right.
Mm.
So, ma'am, these were, I think these are good messages to give to the students, because there is a lot of freedom, but there's a lot of responsibility. With
Yes.
more power comes more responsibility. So they have to no, because they've got lots of resources at their end, and lots of resources are freely available to them. It wasn't
Yes.
when I was studying, like I'd have to like slog, just like people search on Google. We had to slog in the libraries and search things, right? So that was a different sort of, But I think, yeah, your messages are completely apt for children, and I'm sure like our audience are going to like this. We will just.
I just want to tell one more thing, they should replace Google and they should innovate themselves, which Google cannot do it for them.
Yeah,
That
totally.
is what
And
is required.
yes, that's true, because I think there's a lot of free content available.
Yes,
May or may not be completely correct or accurate. So
correct.
the whole process of, and they're very young, so the whole process of filtering of what is right, what are the facts, what is right, it's kind of, they need to work on that. And
Right.
also I think the role, that's where the role of teachers and families come in, where
Yes,
they
absolutely.
they kind of, look at the information and have a conversation why that information could be right, wrong, out of context, old, new, right? So
Yeah.
you're totally right. So thank you so much, ma'am. We just
My pleasure.
that note, we would be ending our conversation. Though it was very big pleasure. I spoke to you on phone also. We really liked
Yeah.
your approach. For Teachers' Day, I want to wish all the teachers, faculty of your organization, and to yourself a very, very happy
Thank you
Teachers'
so
Day.
much.
Wish you all good health. Wish you all a lot of safety in this kind of times, and we wish your children really best. And thank you so much for taking out the time and having a conversation with us. A very, very happy Teachers' Day to you.
Thank you so much, and it's my pleasure to talk to you. And all the best for Curious Times, and keep on doing the good work.
Yes,
And we will be part of it always.
yes, ma'am. We will be in touch
Okay.
with you always.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Thank you
sure.
so much, ma'am.
Okay, thank
Thank
you so
you.
much. Thank
Thank
you.
you.